Hi, everybody. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Ginger, that's my little nickname in my head. It's not cute not knowing. Let's start off with our hug. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Tiger King. It has more viewership. It airs on Netflix than Stranger Things. 34 million people have tuned in since it started. And the woman, they think she killed her husband. Then you got Joe Exotica. I tried because I wanted to check it out and see what it was all about. Didn't really catch my interest, but I understand the diversion, everything that we're going through with COVID-19 and this pandemic. And I think people need a diversion, and this is a diversion with the wild animals. You don't know who's telling the truth. You don't know who got murdered, whose mate disappeared. I know Joe Exotica, who is in jail right now. They have found his wedding from 2014. It's a three-way wedding, him and two other guys. They found it. It's on YouTube from 2014. So it has made stars out of the most unlikely people, but this Tiger King thing is really a thing, even if I don't understand it. Broadway will return by June 7th. This was put out there. The governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, said, I don't think so. I wouldn't be that fast, but I think it's people are looking to resume their lives and their pleasures and getting people back to work. But could Broadway possibly return by June 7th? Easter is on Sunday. Passover is taking place tonight. This show is Wednesday, April the 8th. Joel Osteen is doing a big service from his church. He's going to have Mariah Carey. She's performing virtually doing Hero. You got Kanye West and his choir. They're going to be zooming in virtually, but this Easter Sunday, there are going to be a lot of services, so you don't have to miss out on that religious experience. There are going to be many. Check your local church to see if they are going to be streaming, because they've really stepped it up with social media to give you services. This Sunday, Issa Rae, Insecure, new season. TV One's Unsung, it's all about Al Jarreau. Saturday night, the story of the Clark sisters on Lifetime. Queen Latifah, Mary J. Blige, and Missy Elliott have put this together. And I know the running joke is Lifetime doesn't always get it right. Well, this time I think they have. I think they have got it right. And the Clark sisters is going to be airing on Lifetime. In a recent interview, Rosie O'Donnell was asked, would you ever go back to The View? And she said, hell no. Whoopi Goldberg doesn't like me. They did not get along. I think this was like 2017. They did not get along, and it was all about who's in charge. And Whoopi Goldberg let everybody know that she is the one in charge. Now, you know, they're working remotely, and I know sometimes it may seem like Whoopi, like she doesn't care, and she's just like there, even when she sits there with no bra on. And I'm like, don't tell everybody you're doing your bra on, because we can see it. Because if you say you don't have a bra on, people immediately look down. But Whoopi's going to be there. But Joy Behar, everybody, will be leaving in 2022. Joy Behar will be 81 in 2022, and she's in this 3-year contract. She says that's when she is going to step aside from The View. When Barbara Walters left, Barbara was 84. There's been many arguments on The View that the women are too old, but then they try to bring in millennials, and it just seems like this clash. But Joy Behar, everybody, will be leaving The View. Now, The Weeknd. He's got a new album now called After Hours. And to me, he gave this really strange interview where he was criticizing Usher, saying that Usher's 2012 hit Climax, he was imitating him. The Weeknd, Usher was out before you, darling. He was. Now, I know, Usher's been through a lot, but he's on the comeback. LMA, don't waste my time. But Usher has hits. Usher has hits, and we knew about Usher before we knew about The Weeknd. So I think he should, I don't know. I didn't get that. We're going through this COVID-19 pandemic. Have you felt the need to maybe fall off the wagon or do a little bit more marijuana gummies, oils. Jada Pinkett Smith admitted in a recent interview that she's been sober for 20 years and she's, I guess, nervousness, anxiety, feeling the need to drink. Can we shout out bankers? Because the financial institutes, money don't stop. Can we shout them out? Postal workers. So many people need food. Those who are working these food lines and pantries and making sure that people eat and that they can feed their families. It's such a weird time, but there are so many people out here who are literally putting their health on the line. In politics, Bernie Sanders dropped out of the 2020 presidential campaign. First off, were you surprised? The Bernie people are going nuts. And will they calm down to come together for the goal of taking over the White House as far as Democrats? It's going to be interesting. Joe Biden, it'll be him against Trump. Biden has said he wants a woman. Who will that woman be as his running mate? Can the Sanders people and Biden people, can they come together? My mama told me years ago, she said, don't talk money, don't talk politics, because it can get heated. And right now, there are a lot of Bernie Sanders supporters who are very angry. But in light of everything, it really, the whole 2020 thing, it just got pushed to the back because people are losing their lives. You got people that are sick. People are trying to get from getting sick. They're wondering how they're going to feed their family. They've been furloughed. They've been laid off. The whole world, everything has been upended. There's not one person who can say this has not affected their lives. And I just think that with that presidential race, I just think a lot of things got pushed to the back because of everything that's happening. I had tons of notes. I think I went through them. Let's talk about Prince's family. Prince died 2017. He did not leave a will. And what a mess it left behind. The one sister, she was put in charge, but Prince had other stepbrothers and stepsisters. And they're like, show me the money, because they haven't gotten anything. This is going to be entangled for a while. It's going to take a minute for all of this. I don't know if they're going to make them do DNA testing or they're going to say you're going to get a lump sum. I think the sister who is running things with her husband, they're making all the deals and the licensing, and it's a mess. This is why you got to leave a will. If you have that much money, stop the headaches. Leave a will so that someone can be in charge of what you left. I want to bring up something really quick because a couple of people had this in the comments. They're putting all these benefits together, right, to raise money for COVID-19 relief. Why aren't more people who have money stepping up? Why are they asking poor people to contribute? And that's a good point. Jack Dorsey is the CEO of Twitter. He gave $1 billion to COVID relief, COVID-19 relief. I wondered the same thing. I just didn't want to seem petty, but you would think that more people who have the means can give the money because they need it for equipment, to feed families. Right now, families are in crisis. They are in crisis, just putting food on the table. These relief checks, well, we got another 2 weeks to wait or another week and a half. They need that money now. And you know what? They not only need the money now, they're going to have to come up with another stimulus package to give people even more money just to make it through May. And of course, our small businesses. Queen Latifah, you know what I love about Queen Latifah? She stays getting a check. She's going to be in a new Netflix miniseries called Hollywood. Ryan Murphy, who brought us American Horror Stories and Glee, is bringing us a look at Hollywood's golden age. And Queen Latifah is going to be playing Hattie McDaniel. She was the first African-American woman to win an Oscar for Gone in the Wind back in the days. But it starts streaming on Netflix, all about Hollywood's golden age, and a lot of people are certainly excited about this. It's not cute not knowing. Let's hug again. because we need that hug in our lives. Toya and Dexter doing fine. Yes, we are working so we can do something to kind of like to get us together. If you miss them, just think of it for me. I really miss them. If I heart you, that means that I saw your comment. I appreciate you guys. Let's keep the channel growing. Subscribe, tell a friend. I don't know how this notifications things work. I'm always having to ask people who do this, but thank you for supporting the channel. Yes, I really appreciate it. Have a great afternoon. It's not cute not knowing. It's not cute me not having my little styling thing so I can turn on and off. But have a great afternoon, evening, morning. Thank you for checking in.